Now, if you are making any of these 3 mistakes with your OnlyFans management agency, you need to watch this entire video, as 90% of new agency owners are getting it completely wrong. And it's likely the reason why you're struggling to actually sign clients in the first place. Now, OnlyFans management is hands down one of the best business models to start in 2025. But there are 3 main issues I see time and time again that stop beginners from succeeding in OFM. But before that, my name is Markuss Hussle. If this is one of the first videos you're ever watching of me, I have started OnlyFans management industry as a whole. I was one of the first people to start talking about it because I realized there is a massive gap in the market. There are so many influencers who are trying to make money on OnlyFans but don't know what they are doing. I simply came with a market plan, I came with some strategies, and I helped them scale, and now I've been able to make multiple 7 figures myself, retire my mum, travel the world, buy some supercars, and so on and so on. So I'm teaching you guys the steps that I've learned and the lessons along the way. So with all of that being said, let's go into the 3 biggest mistakes that you must look out for when starting out. So the first one is spending way too much time on the setup. So too many of you guys, when you're starting out in anything, especially in OFM, because it's maybe new, you feel like you need to really go above and beyond and learn everything there is from A to Z before even starting in the first place. You know, I have so many people constantly asking me questions such as, well, how do I scale? How do I hire way more people to do this certain task and this certain task? And then how do I hire managers to manage these people and so on and so on? And they haven't even got 1 client yet. Why are you worried about step 27 when you haven't even finished step 1? All right, the first steps are super simple. You need to first of all think of a business name, of course, then create a logo, register the company, buy a domain, create a website, and that's pretty much the setup, right? You can outreach from your personal Instagram accounts, and also the website and the logo and all that stuff should not take you more than 2-3 days. You can go on a website like Fiverr and get somebody to make it for you for as low as $10, $15, $20. It should not take you more than a couple of days. And then besides that, there are a few softwares that you can use as well, such as Inflow, which I'll link down below. You can also use things like Zoom, Calendly to actually book the meetings, PandaDoc to sign some documents and so on. But you don't have to overcomplicate it. You can literally just start with your Instagram account, sending out a few messages. You really can. Make sure you're not spending more than 1 week. People within our licensing program, which is by the way what we do, so we license our personal systems and marketing softwares, etc. to you guys, so you can literally just copy and paste it. People within our licensing program spend less than 24 hours to get set up. We have had clients come in with no experience, no agency, nothing. And within 24 hours, not only have they got started, they've also signed their first client. So if you're interested in that, again, you can check out more links down below. But let's move on to mistake number 2, which everybody has to look out for, is hiring people way too early. And when we're talking about hiring staff in general, let's be specific. Hiring chatters way too early. So these are going to be the people that are obviously sending out the messages and actually responding to the DMs on behalf of your clients and actually making the sales, okay? Now, again, there is no right or wrong. You can, if you really wanted to, you can outsource it from the get-go. You can hire people, you can get them to do it for you. But the problem is, if you're going to start any business and you're going to hire people to do something for you and you don't know how to do that thing, especially if it's very fundamental within your company, such as where the money comes in, which is the sales, well, how are you going to know if you're hiring somebody for the right thing and if they're even doing a good job? And then if you hire somebody with no experience, how the fuck are you going to train them if you don't know how to do that thing yourself? Now look, it's definitely not the most glamorous thing to do, like just responding to some messages late in the evening, whatever. But you do have to do it to actually get some experience so you can then teach people how to do that thing. It's really not rocket science, but you do need to understand how the actual platform works, what to click on, how to actually send the message, how to add a price tag, and so on and so on. Look, again, don't overcomplicate it. You can literally spend about 2 weeks max doing it, and then from there on, you can hire somebody to do it for you. The alternative is you hire somebody who already has experience, right? Which is fantastic, you can do that. But again, the problem is that you don't know if they're actually good. They will tell you everything you want to hear. They'll tell you that they've done this, they've got this ratio, this unlock ratio, this golden ratio, and blah, blah, blah. They've generated this hundreds of thousands of dollars. But you don't actually know what any of that means. Is it good? Is it bad? How do you improve them? How do you actually track whether they're on pace to do good numbers and so on, right? So anyway, that's mistake number 2. And the last but not least, mistake number 3. And also, by the way, if you're enjoying this video and you're still watching it, please leave a like on this video. Just scroll down a little bit, press the like button. It genuinely means a lot. It helps us grow the channel, makes us make more videos as well. Thank you so much. Now, mistake number 3 is taking on too many models at the same time. Especially when you're starting out, if you're gonna take on too many models, this is where you're gonna fuck up, right? Now there is also a balance. You don't just wanna rely on one client, because if you just have one client and you go all in and you do all your marketing, everything for just this one client and she leaves, well, your business is done, right? But at the same time, you don't want to be managing 5, 10 clients from the get-go, right at the beginning. You just want to have 2 at the very beginning. 2 is perfect because it's not too much, not too little. If one of them leaves, you still have another one. And typically, one of them's going to perform a bit better than the other one, okay? So you can also kind of compare what's working. You can also get them to collaborate and shout each other out on social media, which helps you grow as well. So yeah, especially when you're starting out, when you don't have many staff members, until you have 3 chatters, which can do 8 hours each, which means now you have a 24-hour chatting team. You should not be hiring more than or taking on more than 2 clients, because it will be way too much. You're going to get stressed and everyone's going to leave and there's going to be too many problems. If you have more questions about OFM, you can join our free school community down below or message me on Instagram at Markuss Hussle. Leave a like on the video like I said earlier. Thank you so much. I'll see you on the next one.